Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I'm messing around with some light bulbs, and these are from IKEA and they are called TrådFri. It means wireless, and I bought the cheapest of IKEA smart lamps because this idiot has been renovating his hallway, and this idiot decided that he wanted 11 spots out there, and yeah, these are $9 each, so just those 11 spots out there is like $100. So yeah, I cut savings there and didn't go with Philips Hue lights out there. I'm gonna go with these IKEA lights. I have done most of them already. I'm just missing these last 5, so I'm over halfway, which is good because it's yeah. But today I'm gonna show you how to put this into the Philips Hue system. You get most of the features, you can control them from Philips Hue. You don't get the light bulb is not brought over to Siri and Apple Home, but I guess that the same thing is true if you're using Amazon Alexa or Google. What are they called? Google Assist, Google. Hey Google, whatever. Yeah, I think it's the same. These light bulbs can dim and they can turn on and off. I went with the cheapest of the cheapest. If you go over to Philips Hue lamps, they will cost you an arm and a leg, but they actually have some available in color, which is equally expensive. So we're gonna put these IKEA lamps together in the Philips Hue system. Okay, so here we have my Philips Hue setup. We can see the bedroom light is on, we don't need that. The living room, we are in the living room right now. The hallway lamps are on, so we can turn those off. That's the one that we're gonna be messing with. And then the bathroom lamps are on, we can turn those off. They are on sensors, they will turn off by themselves, but just to show that we can sit here in the living room and see what lights is on and off. It's very, very cool and fancy. So let's get this out of the wrapping. We have some invincible tape here that we need to use our nails to. God forsaken sweet. Really? Well, it comes out the bottom as well. So here is the lamp, and it looks very much like an ordinary, well, these are the GU10 spots, and you supply them with 230 volts there, and they step that down to whatever that LED, oh, it's multiple LEDs in there, I see, and there's a bit of electronic there, and there's also a little bit of a chip there, but I have no idea. Would be cool to take one of these apart someday. But I need these. If one of them break, we might do that. That could be fun. So I can't really see any of the smart circuit. All of this looks like just to control the LED itself. So, but we need to configure this, and we do that on the phone. I have made a jiggity wiggity stinkity thing here with a GU10 plug at the end, so we can pop the light bulb in there. And this is for ceiling mounted spots. It has a on-off switch, which we're going to be using quite a bit in just a second, and it has a plug, and it goes up into the plug here. These are some other stuff though. I don't know if we're gonna be messing with these later on. This is a smart plug, and these were really cheap. I paid 200 Danish crowns for 2 of these during Christmas when there was a good sale, and I had a buddy at work reconfigure these. You can replace the firmware on them, so now this little stupid plug has its own web page, and you can go configure that, and you can use it in Home Assistant using MQTT. So I have that working on the lamp here. This one. These 2 are they're under process. So let's plug this light in. There, nothing happens because the switch here is off. So we need to search for that light, and sometimes this is easy, sometimes it's hard, but we go up here and light setup, and we can add a light. And I have quite a few lights in here by now. Out here is the hallway, so we have 7, 8, 9. Oh, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the next light is going to be number 10. So that one is going to be number 10. So we needed to know that. So we can add a light, and it tells us that we can search for it. But what I found is that it's a good idea to make this light searchable before I do that. So let's get this out of the way. So to make this light searchable, I have to reset it, and I reset it by turning it on 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I search. And it will be dimming, and it will be doing stuff, and sometimes it doesn't work, and you do it again, and it can take a little. I actually found it right away. We are kind of way too lucky here. I'm gonna rename this. There, it's number 10 and it's hallway. I'm gonna change the light bulb to this single spot here, there, and I have to remember to press enter on that one, otherwise it won't save it, and then we can go back, and we have that one. So one down. I need to do one more because I have prepared out there. So we need, oh, let's just take it out the bottom again, doesn't matter. It was easier than messing with that tape. So now I have to remember, because the light bulb has turned itself off, so I need to turn it off at the switch, because there is 230 volts right there. So we'll just do that again. There. And it will show that that lamp is missing. So the next one is going to be number 11. We're going to prepare for that, and we're going to turn this on and off 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down here it says that it's searching for devices. In a little bit it will come and say that it didn't find anything. I don't think it's gonna show up this time. It should have been there. So yeah, no device found. So we have to do it again. So we add light. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Search. There, we got it. Cool. So I'll call this one 11. Okay, so number 11 is done. Cool. So now we have 2 new light bulbs that we need to tell where it's located. We can close the lamp setup, and we can go to rooms and zones, and they are gonna be in the hallway. We have 6 lights out there already, so we can add number 10 and number 11. They're gonna go out there as well, and save that there. So let's go mount these 2 light bulbs. Turn it off, unplug it, take out the light. So out here in this old house is the hallway, and if you look very closely over at this window, there's a sensor there. So when we go out into the hallway, the light should turn on. If it's dark enough, why doesn't it turn on? Maybe there is too much light out here. Okay. But I prepared where the new light bulbs are gonna sit. They're gonna sit right there. So we need to mount those. But I need to turn it off at the switch. Actually also, well, let's turn both of them off. One of them is the bathroom and this one is the hallway. So the ceiling has just been painted. Well, actually the ceiling has been redone out here. Oh, that's not a good thing. So that's why I'm putting in new light fixtures. So this is the spots, and they were really cheap. The box says 50 Danish kroners, which means that each of these replacement light bulbs is 10 kroners expensive than these 3. Yeah, so yeah, that's weird. These they look very similar, don't they? It's more or less the same thing. This is only 3 watts. The one we're putting in is 5 watts and smart. So we're putting that in, putting this ring on top of it. Oops. And it needs to get a twist there to lock in place. Cool, so now that can be mounted. Let's do the other one. Don't want that to get scratched. Is it in place? Two ready to go. Just gone. And the power is off. There. And we can turn the power back. And it's gonna be beautiful, I'm sure. So now we can use the phone to control the lights. And we have all these lights. Well, I don't know, that number 11 is not at full speed, so all the other ones are equally, so that's good. And we can control the hallway by pulling this down, and the lights dimmens. That is kind of cool. And when the sensor works, it actually dims it at night, so that, well, I can go up and do a night dance at the bathroom without waking up. So, cool, right? Okay, so I kind of completed that and popped the spotlights up under the ceiling. I don't know if they need to go out again, but well, it's noisy out here. I have a dirty date with a washing machine. So it's very awesome that these relatively inexpensive IKEA bulbs will also work on the Philips Hue. Although I'm not able to tell Siri to turn them on and off because they are not passed through. That's one of the features that you lose when you're using IKEA bulbs on the Philips Hue. If I go to IKEA and I buy their hub, I believe that it will be working. But that's another $40 and another hub that needs to be connected all of the time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.